another review of the Feiyutech G5 Handheld Gimbal, specifically for GoPros, and in my case GoPro Hero 7 Black. So I'm going to tell you a few of the things I do like and I don't like about this handheld gimbal. Let's start with the great things that I do like. Now, how about this cover? I absolutely love this. This is so compact. When I travel around, I normally have a shoulder bag traveling around, and this goes straight in it. And even better than that, I'm going to stick the GoPro on and show you. So there you have it, I've attached it, and the thing I absolutely love is I can stick it in the carry bag with the GoPro attached. And can get the zipper done up, no problem, and that's just fantastic. Stick it in the tote bag, and actually quite often I'll just leave it in the bag like this, and then you can pull it out, put it back in. Really good compact setup. Turning it on is a breeze, I love it. Turn on the button there and it fires up, it's ready to go. Really comfortable to use, really light. This is a probably one of the most portable gimbals you'll find on the market. I've seen much bigger, much bulkier. Other things I like about it, selfie mode is really good. Just hit this little button at the bottom, turns over to selfie mode, and you can talk into it, do whatever you want. And the other thing I like is this feather up and down. You can go all the way, it's really fast, touch it a little bit and it will rotate very slowly. So it's a really smooth rotation, left and right, up and down, by using this little joystick. Very easy to use. Setting it up is really easy. You just, depending on your GoPro model, this is like a counterweight. You just set it to get the level right, but I mean, you only have to do that once and set and forget, so that's pretty good. Charging, it's really easy. I really like that. You just get a stock standard mini USB type plugs, stick it in there, charge it on a regular iPhone charger. Really easy to charge, holds the charge well. You'll get 1 or 2 solid days of videoing out of one of these. You'll get, I don't know, maybe 3 hours of footage on a battery. If not more, maybe 3-4 hours of footage using the GoPro. So yeah, plenty of things to like about this. Now, things I'm not terribly fond of. First thing is the little clamp they give you is a metal clamp. I've covered mine in insulation tape, electrical tape, because if you don't, the metal clamp is going to scratch the front of your GoPro like it did with my previous GoPro. You're going to end up with scratches all over the front. It'll basically trash the front of your GoPro. So my advice is just put some electrical tape around there and it seems fine. My next thing I don't really like is, I think this is pretty common with most gimbals, is you lose functionality. Whatever's on that side of the camera, you can't touch it because it's against the face of the gimbal. Now, as it happens, the way you're supposed to set this up, that's the power button of the GoPro, and you just can't really operate the GoPro with the power button hidden. Yeah, it's got voice activation, or you can say GoPro turn on, things like that. But it doesn't work for me. I need access to the power button. So you could turn it around, no problem, but then you don't have access to USB-C, which is the audio out. So you're going to lose one or the other. And to me, it makes more sense to lose the audio out than to lose the power button. Yeah, so basically you've got this gimbal with no audio out, which isn't really a problem because let me show you why. I guess that's another thing I don't like. It's a little bit fiddly. change the clamp, especially if you're out on the rocks trying to change battery or something on your GoPro. Can be a little bit fiddly. Alright, so let's say you do want to hide the power button and expose the audio out, so you can plug in your 3.5mm GoPro Mic Adapter. So you plug it in. Problem is, this is quite weighty, this GoPro adapter, and it does actually put your gimbal on a bit of a slant. So you could actually, I have used hairbands and tried to tie it up. Kind of works, but it doesn't really work. There's just really no effective way to attach your audio cable. So as long as you're happy with the GoPro audio, it's going to be fine. But I'm not happy with the GoPro audio. I like to have something like a Rode Video Micro, some other form of external microphone attached when I'm out taking video. So yeah, I'm not very happy with the fact that you can't attach an external microphone. So let me just turn it round to the way I would normally use it, and that is with the power button on the outside. So I'm out taking some video. After, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes, my GoPro battery is going to die, isn't it? So it's time to change battery. So yeah, it's a little bit awkward. You've got to undo the front clamp to get to the battery cover in there. That's a little bit awkward. I think on the GoPro Hero 8, the battery compartment has moved from the bottom to the side, so it would be actually a little bit easier. But for me, yeah, it's a pain in the butt. And I'll tell you something which is even more frustrating. This is a problem with the GoPro. This GoPro firmware has had big issues and it often freezes. I'll be out filming something and the GoPro will just lock up. It'll freeze off. The only way I can reset it is to do this. Got to undo the battery compartment, do a hard boot, take the battery out, and it's the only way I can get the GoPro working sometimes. And as you can see, it's a little bit of a hassle when you've got it in the Feiyutech. One thing about this G5, it's not waterproof, it's not splash proof. You're not going to go out in the rain with this rig. If you want to do that, upgrade to the next model, G6, at least it's splash proof, and I'm sure there's other waterproof models on the market. But yeah, look, I love this gimbal. This is a GoPro Hero 7 Black. It's the gimbal killer. It's hyper smooth. Now, I've done tests with a gimbal, without a gimbal, and I can tell you I get much better results using this Feiyutech G5 Gimbal than without. So even though this is a gimbal killer, I still like to pair it up with the gimbal. Should you get one of these? Absolutely, they're cheap as chips now. The Feiyutech G5, you'll pick them up for a song on eBay, on Amazon. I still think, even though it's an outdated model, it's got plenty of life left in this. I would still use this for the next couple of years, no problem. Yeah, so that's it. The Feiyutech G5 Handheld Gimbal, terrific little unit. I recommend you get one. Get a G6 if you want it to be splash proof, but nothing at all wrong with these. They're not out of date by any means in late 2019. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got a more favourite gimbal than these. And as usual, like and subscribe. Keep an eye on the channel for more great videos coming your way. Catch you later.